2021 Prizm Football, which is releasing this Friday, guys. We've got a lot of PYT breaks on Mojobreak.com. We've got randoms. We're doing one full case of PYTs. I know a lot of teams are kind of already gone, but you can get some good deals over there. We got First Off the Line dropping on Thursday. We'll be doing some First Off the Lines throughout the weekend. And it is the standard for the rookie card parallels. C-Rad's going to be breaking most of it. How excited are you for Prizm this year?
Always excited. I've said on the show a million bazillion times, I feel like I actually, even though I'm more of a basketball guy, I do prefer Prizm Football just because there's more colors, more interesting colors to me, more parallels. It feels like in football because they can give you more, because the football, whatever reason, like you get more autographs, you get more parallels. It's just more of what I love about Prizm, more so than basketball. Basketball is really tough sometimes to pull anything decent.
Yeah, you got that right. There definitely is more.
Yeah, and that's been the rumor. A lot of people. Obviously, our sales are already. There's a lot of people buying teams, and maybe breaks are where it's supposed to be because boxes are $15.99, I think, on average for a hobby box right now. And this is from years ago. Prizm used to be $300-$400, all the way around $200, right, when we first started.
$150, man.
$150 with more autos.
This was, four autos, $150, and it was like not considered a high-end product by any means.
Right.
It was
wasn't
actually
even that
like,
popular.
No. It was a lower end entry level product, if anything else.
Yeah.
Yep. And you've seen the popularity of the Patrick Mahomes and the other silvers that kind of drove this. Starting in March of 2021, I think was really the big boom of some of these silver Prizms and some of these rookies. Now, the big complaints are obviously there is 440 cards on the base set. That does include 110 rookies, 330 vets, 110 rookies. Do we have stats on last year's? What was the base set size last year?
300 base set, 100 rookies in that set.
So we've increased it by 30.
That's right.
Okay. So we've increased it by like 8%, I guess, if you wanted to be a math,
How many cases do you think you can
in terms
get
of
with that
rookies,
extra
though?
8%?
I mean,
Extra 500, extra 1,000 cases, somewhere
possibly.
around there?
Yeah.
Wait, you said 300 total or 300 plus 100 rookies from last year?
300. So I guess I misread it. 300 card base is joined by 100 rookies. So I guess you're getting 400. So it didn't increase by as much as we
30.
thought it did. Yeah,
30 subjects. But again, 30 subjects over a full print run can be, hundreds, if not thousands of cases.
Right.
Pretty significant.
I think what people also lose sight of, and yes, the box prices are rising and the checklist, it's harder to hit some of these cards. So it should be more valuable in that regard.
Yeah, if you hit a Mac Jones silver and it's harder to hit that specific subject, it should get a premium. That's not always the case, though, especially early on because let's face it, boxes are $1,600. You hit a Mac Jones, you're trying to recoup your box price as fast as you can. So honestly, the first 3 days to 7 days on eBay is going to probably be prime time to purchase because the market's going to be flooded.
I don't know, not the silver though. I think the silvers you want to sell right away before more of them come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it's going to be a good time to purchase. It's going to be a good time to be a consumer on eBay.
I don't think with silvers. I think the silvers will go high and then it'll drop.
I think there's going to be a lot of competition with them.
I think
there's going to be so much Prizm ripped in the next week that there's going to be more Prizm cards up on eBay right now than there are.
And I guess I'm at more of a moment like tomorrow you go into or Friday you go to the card store and you get a silver Mac Jones. You should just take a picture at the card shop, put it up.
Yeah, but
that might be the first one.
But I'm also saying that I'm not saying the first 2 days is an opportunity to purchase cards. I'm saying the first 3 to 7 days. Let the people who are going to do the high buy it nows and the people who want the Mac Jones swoop them up. But when you start seeing more of this product opened, more of group breakers getting the product out into their customers' hands, those cards start getting listed on eBay. I think there's going to be a prime opportunity to purchase a lot of these rookie cards.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. 4 silvers now a box. So last year it was 2. We can't. That's the one thing that's kind of upsets me is that we can't keep it consistent.
No, we need to keep it consistent.
It's never been consistent.
I know we can't keep it. Well, not us. but Panini can't keep it consistent. It needs to be consistent. And now it's actually been so inconsistent that what is truly consistent? If they go, I heard you talking about it today on your feed that you would prefer them to go back to 2.
2 is, I think, a good number.
2, I think the consensus is 2 is probably the best. 4, I think, is too much. But you also increased the checklist.
That's the only thing.
It actually might get close to balancing itself out.
Well, and I was looking at it, and this is maybe why they justified it, because if you look at Prizm, it's 12 packs. So you have 2 autos, you have 4 Prizms, and you have 10 numbered cards. So literally, you buy a pack, you're probably going to get, at very worst, a silver, right? So they kind of balanced it all out. Actually, I think with 10 and then 2, you're guaranteed a numbered card or an auto in each pack. So, and then the silvers are probably just a bonus in a sense. So that's maybe how they looked at it, to make sure that there's that extra added value. Now, to your point, yes, it's a lot. There's a lot more. There's 30 more people. All the cards on the set have silver variations, so maybe it still might be as hard as it was with 2. Maybe, I don't know. We also have to see how they break down in retail. That's like kind of the dirty secret, is we don't know how often a silver falls in retail, or if there's even going to be silvers in retail.
But it's also crazy. We go back to like 2017. We brought it up before. 2017, every rookie was a silver.
Yes.
That really isn't that long.
And in 16.
Yeah, that really isn't that long ago. So it gets back to the consistency with the silvers over the last like 5-6 years. It's crazy.
It is. I mean, because no other product has changed as much as Prizm has. What are your thoughts, C-Red, on the 4 silvers this year?
Yeah. I'm curious as well to see what retail is going to look like in terms of how much silvers you get. Because in basketball, there's no set amount of silvers that you're getting, right? It's just like, that's why silvers in basketball, we always pointed to football, besides the the 16 and 17 years where every rookie was a silver. We can point to Prizm Football and be like, okay, there is some real scarcity here. Yeah. And that's the reason why these cards are valuable, and people can chase these and know that they didn't make as many of these. But now with 4 and with the added, we don't know what retail is going to look like. It's starting to get closer to like basketball in terms of like, people are still going to want them, but they're not going to be as rare as they used to be.
I think I want to say I saw a raw LaMelo sell for like under $100.
You know what skew out of Prizm could potentially be brutal if they do make a choice, because the choice you get, like, now you're dealing with even a bigger set, right? And you get like, I think generally you get like 1 or 2, one silver and a choice. Yeah. And those go for like an insane amount, and you're not really getting any autos. You're only getting the parallels.
Well, and I want to say, was it T-Mall last year that had a guaranteed rookie silver? That was last year, though.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, we got T-Mall, we got Choice, so we're gonna have No Huddle,
Fanatics, maybe.
We could have Fanatics. You're gonna have all the retail SKUs.
No Huddles is gonna have.
You're gonna have
silver.
the blasters. You're gonna have the mega boxes. Yeah, I mean, this is. Yeah.
Even with all that, when it was still 2 silvers, even when it was still 2 silvers a box, the silvers were still tough to get for these guys.
Could we start? I mean, and again, like you look at what the market is dictating for these boxes out of the gate, and you still go, well, they probably could have made more. Like, but also you look at it and go, are we at the point where it's oversaturated? Right. Is there too much of it? It's hard. I mean, but the price looks like, no, they didn't.
Yeah, but if you're Panini and you're in the business of making money, you're not going to not make as much as you can, right? So that's
why they increased the 40 names on the checklist.
Right.
They were able to make a lot more for just for those 40 names.
Do you, I mean, and this is basically a flagship when it comes to football and rookie cards, do you think this, let's say Prizm is still around in 5 years, is it still at this value, or does it come back down to earth where it's like, again, a $250 box or a $300 box?
I mean,
or is that gone? Is that Prizm Football being under $500 a box? Is that never going to happen again?
And that's a great question. I think next year for sure it's not going to be this expensive. There's no way.
But will it be 500? It won't be.
No.
It'll piggyback on the fact that how popular it is year in and year out. Somebody will always speculate. We talk about how bad the rookie class is going to be next year. There is going to be rookies that people collect. There will guaranteed.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
And you don't know. Maybe Kenny Pickett comes out and they're 8-0 or something. You never know.
Even if there isn't, there's still. It's not like people are going to look at the rookie class next year and go, "Done with football this year."
Right.
Call me in 2023.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is arguably because of the amount of quarterbacks, the amount of potential with where they're going to be playing, the amount of the Jamar Chase. This is probably the biggest Prizm rookie class for football that we've had, and I'm saying over all the rest, and the amount of hype mixed in with talent in the rookie class. So why not make a lot? Cody, what's your thoughts on? Is it too much? Do they make too much?
I think that I mean, this is such a huge rookie class with I think we can say safely there's 5 really marquee guys at this point. Maybe I'm probably even underselling that with Lawrence, Jones, Lance, Chase, Fields, and there's more. Davis, yeah, there's other
Mills,
guys. Yeah, exactly. Zach Wilson. I totally forgot to even mention Zach Wilson. Davis Mills. So I guess that's if you are trying to figure out the reasoning, I think, for why they're doing this. I think it's just the numbers say, well, we should probably have a little bit more because there are just simply more rookies. And I agree with you guys. I think we have to start to. They need to settle on a number for silvers, and I think 2 is the right number right now.
I agree. Good thing they didn't push this back until like September, because then there might be like guys that don't have jobs that were like on hype right now, right?
I mean, we were talking about it before. They could have made a checklist of 800 players, and people would still buy it.
Yeah. It's a standard when it comes to rookie cards. So, speaking of the standard, we can look out through the years, and you see some designs here. And I want to do like a round table here of what your favorite, and we're not talking about just talent, we're talking about design. So and I'll start with C-Rad. Which year is your favorite design of Prizm Football?
I'm pretty sure I said this maybe 6-7 episodes ago. We kind of touched on it a little bit in terms of Prizm design. We might have been talking about something with basketball. But football and basketball generally shares the same design every year for the most part. 2015 is my favorite design.
Sean Mannion,
Sean Mannion year.
I get it.
I'm trying to picture the 2015.
It's a very classic design, similar to it's similar to the 2018 that's on the screen, or the 2019 that's on the screen. But yeah, it's a very classic
really
design.
Clean. Yeah.
You got your 4 corners. It's like, you get your borders like the way Dan likes it.
Yeah, man. There's so many choices. I like going weird and wacky with it, though. That 2014 design, everybody will probably say that is
right
like
there, the Joe Montana.
I was about to say, can we all at least agree that the 2014 design is the
and
worst?
I feel like I got to go opposite day because I know you guys are going to hate on that, and I'm surprised you're going to hate on it. That's Derek Carr right there.
It was a terrible design.
First year
basketball, that was Embiid's rookie, too, for basketball. It's horrible.
Yeah, I'm not, you know what? Loving that 2014.
There's no way that's your favorite design, dude.
Or like broken
There's
glass
no way
look.
that's your
It's weird.
favorite design.
No, because you guys just hating. I gotta give it up.
There's no way that's
There's
your
no
favorite
way, dude.
design.
That's garbage.
It's not my least favorite design.
It's funny that we represented Johnny Manziel because that represents the design. Just a failed star.
Johnny Foosball.
With one good game against the 49ers, unfortunately.
That's true.
17's pretty good. I think 17's pretty good, but honestly, like, I don't see a lot of difference between 17 and this year's.
There's a lot more black in the
They're
17.
almost like they moved the black borders around a little bit, but they essentially took the 17 design.
Well, what I'm noticing is
Look at
the 2020. It looks like the border is shrinking right now, like compared to what 2020 looks like, and then a 2021 card. It's like it's just getting smaller and smaller every year until it's
literally
gone.
looked at 2017 and we're like, let's just switch up the border.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a good point.
Yes, yeah, you're right. It does kind of look like 2020, but shrunk in, less filled. Like, that's the thing that threw a lot of people off for 2014 is not only is their pictures zoomed in, but there's no like field.
Yeah.
There's no like in action shots. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I know exactly because they just they silhouetted the players.
It's like, oh, it's all silver. It's literally
Yeah,
all
they
silver.
removed the background.
It's cool. It's cool.
I think I got to go. Mine, I was torn between 2012 and 2019, but I think I got to go to 2019. I think I just love that design. It's
the Kyler year?
Yeah, it's just Kyler and more importantly Debo, but I just love that design. And then, but 2012, I remember when we won those orange pylons, which are worth garbage now, but that was really cool. That set and that 2012.
The ones we got were not cool.
No, you're not cool at all. So they released one of one orange pylon prisms straight as auctions on their websites for each individual card.
And you bought AJ Jenkins?
AJ Jenkins.
And I bought Isaiah Pede.
Yeah.
How much you guys pay?
I think mine was like $200 and his was
Like $150.
yeah. I think the Andrew Luck went for like a lot.
So it was an orange parallel of the base.
Yep. In a box, 101.
But
And it was with the pylon material, or
No,
No,
because it was
it
it was
orange
pylon
color.
orange.
Yeah.
and it's funny that you said it went for a lot. I don't think it went much more than $1,000.
True.
It
That
was
was a lot of money
it
then.
was a different time back then, where if that was released now, like for Lawrence or
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, it'd be maybe a 6-figure card.
Yeah, 10, 15.
Well, what they did was they
But-
released, I want to say they released like 5 every 2 days. So it wasn't like you had to wait. And it said when your guy was coming up. So if you're like, Andrew Luck's coming up in like 3
And
weeks.
it was
you
an
know.
auction, right?
Yeah. Straight through their website.
Yeah.
Yeah. So only one and done on that one. I guess
How
it
many
didn't work
people
out.
know about Prizm Direct Orange Pylon Parallels? Nobody.
And they came in a fancy box.
I think we have. I think
were
I think
the,
the Isaiah Pede is floating around.
They
here
were
somewhere.
those were the white sparkles.
Yes, before White Sparkles.
Yeah.
But they were truly a 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, Phoenix reward packs went up. I was able to get a few of them. They're White Sparkle
How
Phoenix. 4,000 reward points.
1,000.
I thought you just said $4,000. I'm like, see, I told you, a completely different time.